G'day everybody. I want to talk about, could I be a priest or something like that and live with a priest credit card, as I've talked about in my stories before about working for a priest, mowing and helping out, and they had to pay me with food as they can't pull out cash. Would I want such a thing? I thought about it. I thought I did, but I don't think I would, because when you think about it more, I'm like, well, I bet you they get you under a contract. If it's under a contract, they definitely would, where you sign and they will just look after you, whatever needs you need. If it's a big need, they grouply see if you need it or not, because you work for the church. And I see that working. But I don't know if I could. I'd have to be the head of the church if I did, and be one of them to be able to use big amounts without asking permission. And that's because I would like to do certain things that would need a lot of money. But I wouldn't want to be rich, right? Because I put on my manifesting list that I don't want to have to worry about money, right? But it is also good to have money, so that way what I do would be easy, right? And I can have to keep doing it. So what I do, it needs to bring in a lot of money, and so I'll have to make some investments and certain things and be smart with money, so I can have money constantly come in, right? And then that way I'll be able to easily feed, besides its own self, money, or use money for my own self, as I'll have my own account to do other projects. So I don't know exactly how church people work when it comes to that credit card thing. What I've talked about before, you'll have to check that up. That was a long time ago. And if you have to do contracts. But I understand it's a little bit like the army. When you join the army, they feed you and look after you. But they give you a little extra pay. And you can use that when you're not with the army. Otherwise, when you're with the army, you can just save your money, because you can go spend it if you want and go to the shop, still do things off duty time and stuff like that. But you don't really need to, because they supply a room, a house, and they pretty much pay your rent and stuff like that. And you can get food from the base. You can get food in cheaper areas. But if you want luxury food, that's where you go use your own money and so on. So I thought I'd just chuck that out. What would you want as a person to feel free? Because, see, I don't want to be held bound. I'll never make myself ever be held bound. That's one thing I promise myself, as we're free. But I don't mind doing things and signing certain contracts, but nothing that'll ever hold me down. See, I wouldn't join the army, really, because if anything happens, they own your ass. I even thought about joining the army as well. I thought about doing a lot of things. But if you don't mind that, and you don't mind to be helped, and because, see, some people would go to the church to get help and go a new way, a new direction, and get guidance. And some people go to the army. The army can guide you as well. And you may even feel proud that you're protecting yourself. Definitely if you're a person who doesn't have fear or likes to gamble, right? And they're the ones that will join the army. If you're a person who gets scared a lot and doesn't like to gamble and doesn't want to take the risk, could be a big war and you could be in it, right? You wouldn't want to join the army. And if you do, stay at the bases more, where you're not doing action. But you don't always get the pick when you're getting that. But anyway, I thought I'd just do a quick conversation about what would I do, as I've been looking in certain sections and areas to see where I'd fit best till I get to where my ultimate goal of what I want, which is a place where people can come to and get things done. But anyway, have a good one and see you later.